Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Come in, join in, gather. Hope that you are doing amazing, phenomenal, well, feeling love, abundant, gracious, all the good things, all the joyous things, all the amazing things. Okay. Um, what? What's this? What the hell am I seeing? Oh my god! I'm like, what is that? It's not there. It was on my screen. They're screaming like it's not behind me, but I'm looking at it in front of me. Oh my goodness. Oh, they kind of got you, girl. Like, what the fuck is happening? Um, but I got so distracted. I forgot where I was in the introduction. But anyway, my name is Latiste. Welcome, join in. We're gonna do a love reading. I'm feeling drawn to the love cards, the love energy, and all those good things. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Okay. Let's get into this, shall we? Let's see what you got for spirit. Let's see what you got going on. See what you got going on. We can't do it that way. So, and it's also this morning wanted to listen to Sade's playlist. So I was like Sade's music playlist. So I was like, okay, we in that type of vibe today. I see spirit. We're in that type of vibe. Let's go ahead and. This skirt decided to fall on the floor a little late. Okay, a little delayed, flipped on out. But we're gonna go ahead and take that. Spirit. Okay, fine. All right. Hurt. Hurt. Okay. Hurt. As soon as I'm saying that, they said, "Do you hear us?" So this message, this love energy, this feeling, this emotion is going to be very loud, very prominent, very present for you, and I love that. Which is crazy because you got ears, like okay, that makes sense. But we have Scorpio energy coming out. Strong, balanced Scorpio energy can be very um, bold and courageous and loud in the way that it loves you, that feels a depth that is intertwined with self and with soul, right? It also allows you to see yourself in a way where you feel vulnerable but nurtured at the same time, which is a little bit different than other water energy because it's really like I'm peering in there. And that's why, because it's like since I'm peering in there, I can see you and I like what I see. If Scorpio likes what I see, can balance energy, unbalanced energy, I'll say it can be obsessed with balanced energy. It is intentional devotion. It's intentional care. It's a demonstration of catering and acting out the wants and needs of the relationship involving each other and not just self. So with the Scorpio energy, it's exactly what I'm describing. It's coming in and it's coming like a stinger, okay? Which is crazy because I was also thinking about how I had scorpions in my house. I was thinking about that last night, but I was like, damn, I really had scorpions in my house. They was really trying to take a bitch out. Oh my god, they was really trying to get a bitch out of there. Anyway, um, but like I said, it's on the other side of it. It can be a little worried because you got the fear of failure. Sometimes it can feel like if living up to a standard of yourself, but that's why it's an intertwinement with your partner because we also have pillow talk. So this is again those vulnerable conversations, that expression of self that I want to know about you wasn't meant to know about me in this relationship and vice versa. And it's so this fear of failure, you're recognizing it can't be a fear of failure if I'm expressing possibly what I'm afraid of or what I'm worried about. And if it leads to what it needs to lead to, it'll be grand. But if not, it'll be fine. Because we also got short term connection, but we also got true love. It's allowing you to I don't even like the word weed because weeds are good. You can eat weeds, and weeds can, depending on where you place it, can thrive your garden. But anyway, to take out what is not necessary, what is not needed. It allows you to sift through, correct, change. If you're not for me, that's fine. Short term connection. But I can't have a fear of failing in relationships because it's just lessons, it's just acknowledgement, it's just learning, it's just growth for myself and how I work with others. And I'll never know what I truly need to work on in relationships with others until I'm in a relationship with others. And Scorpios are all about um, rebirth, rechanging, shifting, and always pushing that perspective. That's why they always trying to get peered into the goddamn soul. Like, back the fuck up, bitch. I'm talking about myself because I like to do that. But anyhow, is this recognition that even with the scars that they have, it's a growth. So it's like I can't fail in this love when no matter what, even if they're not even being authentic, it's still the short term connection was great, hot and heavy and steamy and great. But if it ain't the true love, it ain't the true love, and that's just where we're going. That's just where we're at, right? So you have to trust yourself because the card that fell on the floor is you are ready, and then we got trust. You have to trust yourself that you know that you are ready. You know what you will accept, you won't accept. You know what is worth working on, and what you see is like, oh no, this is just your character. This is not character. Like, it's all like this is just. I'm gonna leave. It's not even a red flag. It's a goddamn siren alarm. Let me get the fuck up out of here. So you have to trust to know when to just allow yourself to be able to float and when you need to paddle, right? And that comes with that pillow talk. That comes with that vulnerability expression and stuff. That comes with just being you. Get it all out on the table. You're gonna accept me when I get it all out on the table. Okay, let's go ahead again. I know it's so big, isn't it? Let's get some final messages here for you. We have joy and stability that decided to hop out. That's right on top of Pillow Talk, Scorpio, and Fear of Failure. You could have some Scorpio placements in your chart for sure, or have some placements in the eighth house. But with this joy and stability, it comes with when you know that you're always protected. Kind of like a Scorpion is like, I got something that I can just launch at you, and I got this strong exoskeleton. Exoskeleton. You get the fuck I'm trying to say. If I didn't say it, you get what I'm trying to say. You can allow yourself to experience life. Go to vast places, go far out. So with this joy and stability, that's why I wanted to say weed things out now, seeing a crop and lay in the field. You will allow yourself to experience the harvest that you're creating. That's what joy and stability really comes from, allowing yourself to experience the harvest that you've been cultivating, nurturing, growing, and not alone. They both put in that time and effort. We got Mars energy, which is Aries energy, in Cancer energy, fourth house energy, Moon energy, emotion energy. Mars energy is over here with the short term connection. So it could be Aries energy, it could be Mars energy. Mars is very diligent. Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's just figure it out. Also, war, like I said, this protection with this short term connection of Mars coming right on top of that. It's like I said, you'll know when to be like, okay, let's just cut this loose. Let's just break this off. I'm not going to spend time always having my guard up when I can just get rid of the person or thing that makes me like I have to have my guard up. But it also makes you very um, strict in other people's eyes. But it's like, no, I'm just diligent. I'm precise. I need to make sure I come back with all my motherfucking people. So you're taking it in, you're recognizing it, and you're realizing with this Mars energy, I don't need to be in that way. I just am that way. So if we don't last, it don't last. Because Cancer energy is coming right on top of the trust and the true love, and you are ready. You have to know that, again, pulling back into this home of self, knowing self, loving self, you can expand that. You can trust That I'll know when I need to retreat, when I need to paddle. I'll trust that I know when I feel safe with someone, comforted with someone. I feel like they're intentionally loving me, nurturing me, and we're doing this the same. I can see that we're both tilling the soil, we're both rotating the crops. I can see that we're doing what we need to do together, and that allows for a true balance. We have give and receive, 69. Okay, balance. You give, I give. I receive, you receive. It's pouring into it, right? I took my sister on a date on Friday. She was like, "Thank you. I just feels good to be pouring into." I was like, "Yes, as you deserve. It feels good to do that, and somebody should feel good doing that to you as well, pouring into you, because they know if they're pulling into you. That is a, a shared experience, a bounty. It's a libation, not a. So we're just saying, no, we're going to keep that a jubilation, a celebration, right? So with this give and receive, it's like if I'm feeling in that way, and that's right on top of the Mars energy. If I'm feeling an imbalance in what's happening and how it's working out, I need to be diligent in how I take care of my next steps and my next move in a way that puts me first, so that way I can show up in a relationship that is very loving, that is very intentional, that is very considerate. That's where the Scorpio comes in, paying attention to the details, those simple things, those mundane, everyday things. Nothing in the back, nothing in the back. Y'all know all the water signs came out. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All the water signs came out. I feel like your emotions get very much involved, as it should. And so that's why you have to be vocal. You have to be expressive. You have to say what your needs are, what your dislikes. You have to be real blunt in there and not get pulled into the false disillusion of emotions and allowing yourself that. You too prominent and bold. That's coming right on top of the fear of failure. Yeah, no more disillusioning yourself of what a failure is in a relationship. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. That's actually a beautiful thing. Because when it doesn't work out and we both decide that and come to those terms that we know that this just isn't it, it's like, damn, you really love me enough to let me know that you're not going to be able to put what you need to put into this relationship to show the love, to show the appreciation, to show the growth. If you like, I'm not gonna be doing that no more. I'm not gonna be watering the garden no more. Thank you for letting me know versus me draining myself. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Take it in. Be glad that somebody told you. I don't think when a nigga tell you you too good, me take my advice. We got very soon and Virgo energy. Like I said, being very diligent, that mundane energy, those everyday things, those simple things that make up the relationship. It's not just big moments. It's not even just dramatic moments. It's not even just, it's everyday waking and breathing. An extension of a relationship is an extension with self. So with this Virgo energy, this feminine energy, this opening energy, this very soon energy, blossoming flower, it's letting you know that that's how you take credit for yourself. It's how you treat your body, how you treat your mind, and what you will allow others to do and treat you as well. And that's right on top of the Mars, the short-term connection. You're gonna recognize like this ain't it. And that's why I said it may seem strict to others, what your boundaries are, what your rules are, your restrictions, or what you really want to allow for yourself to accept, receive, and be in a relationship in. But to the right person, they're gonna be like, yes, yes. This is nothing. This is the bare minimum. This is, of course, without even being told. Let's pull out the final card. Overcoming challenges. Or challenge, overcoming challenge. I like challenges because sometimes they can pop up. And that's right on top of the pillow talk, joint stability, the Pisces energy. Yeah, you're really going to have to be very vocal. Be very fucking vocal. Okay. We have, don't give up, open up, someone new. So some of you, this is not for all, but Spirit is saying, some of y'all going to be leaving the person that you're currently with. because you're recognizing, even whether it's the realization of this reading or a confirmation of the reading, it's like, I'm not in a place where I feel like I'm ready. And if I'm already in a relationship, or even if you're single, it's like, hmm. And that comes with also trusting yourself to knowing what you'll be able to give in a relationship as well. So with this don't give up and this open up, I always like to say it's locked. It's locking nothing though. You have to be yourself. So with this someone new, very soon, fell around top of very soon, yeah, somebody's gonna open your eyes to be like, no, I intentionally care. What do they say? Loving to the point of creation. They're going to loud as noise. This love is going to be very loud. It's going to be very prominent. They're not going to be quiet, so you don't need to be quiet. You shouldn't be quiet. Okay? Know your worth. Understand that. A lot of water energy, very, very emotionally in tuned, inclined. Like I said, they're going to be peering into the depths of the soul. Very nurturing energy. But it's good. I feel like for some, not for all, you could be a little rigid, and that's why it's like open up. You got to be shared because you feel like emotions lead to like, oh, I shouldn't have did this and I did it. If I wasn't, no. You closing off yourself is not going to. Never take um on somebody else's actions as your own. Don't be like, oh, if I did this, they wouldn't have did this. That was their own choice. That was their own actions. That's what they decided to do. You can't take responsibility. Thank you for what somebody else decided to do with their body, with their life, with their words, with their energy. Maybe if I would have did this, they wouldn't have did that. Maybe if I wouldn't have said this, they would. No. Rearranging yourself to fit someone else will never work. Ever. Because people change way too often. And you want to be with people that recognize that people change and they want to change with you. That's kind of cute. But anyway, anyway, love yourself. Be there for yourself and be around people that want to love and pour and be there for you and present for you. As if I can't express my needs, the bare necessities, bitch. What are we doing here? Cause my life is for the comforties. But I love you. Love yourselves more. And until next time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.